Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D Boom for LLE.Ascension. You already know the business. Just want to go in with this Divine Masculines reading real quick at the gig, doing my thing. They made me wear this. I didn't even want to wear this shit. Yo, good one. It was awesome. Come on. Anyway, just want to get out a quick spread from masculine and see what quick message we got. I already know I'm pushing it doing this. It's gonna be a short reading, kind of like Gaio Alchemy. Alchemy. Brisk, very informative reading, but just want to get these out the way so I can go on and get to separations and unions and stuff like that. So overall energy, which is fairly important. You know what I mean? We got Five of Cups. Five of Cups is it could be the Akon Mr. Lonely card. It could be Mario Wayne's in the tub and I don't want to know. Really, what it is just being in the class by yourself. This is the Ace of Cups. You're just taking care of yourself. This is the masculine's reading. He's just taking care of himself. This is another lesson the feminine is kind of accessed and gone through. He's going through the same thing. He's going to learn how to take care of himself in the world. World is the Four of Cups, at least in my book. You know what I mean? And like I say, it's an ascension process. The higher you go up, the more people you kind of leave at the wayside. Like I say, these are pigeons down here. You're an eagle. Eagles kind of don't fly with pigeons mainly because eagles ascend so high to a range where pigeons can't get to. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you by yourself. You're just kind of in a class by yourself, kind of like a little kid that goes to high school and it kind of sucks because you can't really hang with the high schoolers in the way you want. But at the end of the day, you're on a whole nother purpose and path that other people aren't on, and I think that's what matters most. Um, 1 second, gotta handle some business. Whew. Shit's real. Sorry about that. Back to the business. So overall energy, fairly important, not very, fairly. Masculine, you in a class by yourself. And it's right where you need to be, younger. Why? Because we got the two of wands right here. This is the divine masculine's role to support the supporter. Who's your number one supporter? Your divine feminine. Who's been with you from thick and thin since the beginning? Your divine feminine. Who are you just so thankful for, but you kind of don't acknowledge that much? Your feminine. So, like I say, it's time to get to work. Your feminine work all day, every day. It's time for you to put some work in. Kind of take the load off her. And what's the job y'all doing? It's just doing divine business. You both were here for a reason. I'm pretty sure your feminine put you on. If she ain't, she's still, grooming herself and getting her shit together to where she's gonna put you on PMD, put you down pretty soon. Just enjoy the ride. So Maslin's finally stepping to his job. Why? Because he's finally in a position to where that's all he has to do. Overall energy. Bottom line energy, which is very important, we got the Ace of Swords. It's the North Star. You know what I'm saying? It's the only direction we going in life, and that's up. You know what I mean? If you ain't going towards I don't know, Zion, heavens, or something like that, then you going A away from it. If you're not ascending towards up, then like I said, you're basically descending A away from it. This is the loading chamber in the matrix anyway. Everything you need to succeed, survive, thrive. Um, Everything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive is always on point. That's something you ain't never got to question, but that's something you mentally you're gonna have to put in your head. I think this is like strength, power, authority, dominion, things of that sort. You know what I mean? It's part of your divine duty. Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups, excuse me. That's the only divine card in the karmic process. Karmic processes are from aces to tens. It's a karmic cycle like gerbils that karmics just go round and round and round in. As a divine, you go from the knights, queens, and kings and things. But as far as the low level energies, this is the most divine low level energy you can be in. And this is just keeping your integrity nice. This is keeping your integrity clean. You know what I'm saying? If you were divine doing divine business, then can't nobody really shit on you because you ain't out here doing earthly shit or promoting earthly shit or permitting earthly shit because you permit what you promote and you promote what you permit and all that. You know what I'm saying? But since this is your masculine reading, put more emphasis on what he's got going on. He's starting to see exactly how powerful being divine can be. You know, my twin for 7 going on 8 years, I'm telling you, he's slowly starting to understand the power of the divine, my divine influence, connections, clientele, things of that sort. It's above average connections I'm making. It's above average impact that I'm making doing this. He's starting to see the power of it. You know what I mean? So that's the bottom line, which is very important. Your master's starting to see exactly the importance of divines in the world, especially during a time like this. You know what I'm saying? Where shit is the Walking Dead around here. Like, is it not the Walking Dead outside? Is it not like? Is it not a zombie apocalypse, Joe? Like we have the zombie apocalypse uniform on and shit like that. Like we're out here fighting viruses and shit, being quarantined and shit like that. Like I say, it's new times. Desperate times calls for desperate measures, and more your masculine is getting more into the divine side of things and kind of slowly exiting the world and everything that's with it. You know what I'm saying? So carrying on. First energy you're no. It's raining. It's feeding time though. Definitely want to get back. Catch you a plate. You gotta be in your room to get it though.
What?
Some food.
I could eat.
Yeah.
I just got to eat.
Okay. Make sure you clear the hall out.
Okay.
Thank you. God, King of Swords. God is in control. God gets the last laugh, last word. Queen of Swords is being 10 toes down towards it's like being 10 toes the fuck down towards mental direction that you want to go. Swords all about directions, decisions, ideologies, things of that sort, right? Queen of Swords, that's doing everything in your power to make sure you get what you can do, like get what you want or do what you can do, you know. Whether that's you trying to get a job, find a husband, or trying to get out of prison or some shit like that. Like you can only do what you could do, you know. God gets the last say so. God is the icing on the cake. He gives the final everything. So whether that's justice you seeking or whether that's forgiveness, love, your twin flame demo, whatever it is, God is in control and it's in God's hands. And as a divine, you need to know that. That's why you gotta have faith in a time of fear. That's why you gotta be on your P's, Q's, and carrots, divine wise, and really be on your divine business. Like I say, everybody wanna say they divine, but ain't nobody really about the divine business. Divine feminine, y'all three are one. It's a purpose. It's the purpose for you to be on your purpose. You're bringing your masculine to this purpose. You can bring a horse to water, but like I say, it's up to the horse to drink the shit. But you got to be on your business. You know what I'm saying? And by you being on your business, your masculine's going to be on his business by him seeing you do it. It's monkey see, monkey do. So aside from seeing you doing business out here and him kind of coinciding to that, God, I mean, your master's really seeing God work within you. Like it's the work within you, the whole divinity part of it. God, like the master's seeing what you're doing divine wise, and he's seeing God all up in that shit. And you can't hate on anything godly. Like for real, you can't hate on anything godly. Like you out here putting work. Your master might talk their shit. They might think you a little radical. They might have their views, but deep down they know exactly what time it is. Because you always on divine time. Put more smoke on that. We got another sword, Knight of Swords. This is fear. Or making moves without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Like I said, the way God working in his life because he's working in your life, you know what I'm saying? His divine counterpart, this shit's scaring the fuck out of him. Scares like my power scares my master all the time. You know, he's fully aware that I'm very powerful and things of that sort. But what scares him the most is that I could be a target out here. Like me having this channel scares him. You know what I'm saying? Me having more influence scares him. Like, I tell him I'm falling off, that shit's good to him. You know what I'm saying? But when, you know, big things start happening, he kind of gets scared for the kid because he knows how high I'm trying to go up this divine totem pole, and he knows to what whims I'll do to really get God business out. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, You can do all the works that you can feminine, but like I say, sometimes you just gotta let God do what he does with your masculine. It's definitely all mental shit, the work that he's doing with your masculine, but much needed work. As far as your masculine in regards to the feminine energy, we got the 9 of Cups. This is dreams come true. So, like I say, aside from seeing the God body business you being on and him getting a whole new respect from that, it's like he's getting a whole new respect from you. He could be a she could be a he, you know how we rock it. This is dreams come true. You ain't the only one with dreams feminine. Your masculine got some dreams too. Goals he's trying to set. You know what I mean? He's trying to reach places also. So, you know, good things are happening in your divine masculine's life, and it all came from really building a bridge with you. Got to pick another card because if it's 3 red cards, that's a warning. 3 red cards, it's a warning. Queen of Cups, that's the X-Men card or the Psychic card. What's the Psychic? Just trusting your own intuition. This is also dreams, visions, signs and synchronicities. You know what I mean? This is just the power, like the power of God, power of the divine, the power of the feminine, like it's the power within himself. You know what I'm saying? He's got a dream come true from building with you and from really acknowledging your power. Because like I told my twin, I don't know, I was saying like year 2 or 3. I'm like, at this point, bro, it ain't shit to do but accept. You got to accept me for who I am. You got to accept the situation for what it is. We met each other for a reason. It's the reason why our paths crossed. It's the reason why I'm doing the shit that I'm doing post meeting you. It's the reason why you on what you on post meeting me. You know, it's all a divine demonstration. That's why I call it a demo. It's a demonstration. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, masculine is really starting to get the demonstration. But what's really putting the icing on the cake with this whole demo is your power, feminine. So step into your power, acknowledge your power, and bring that power out your masculine. With me, that's a 24/7 job. Really telling my masculine he powerful. Like this, the energy he gets from me. Like I speak life into the boy. I let him know, bro, you making good moves. Don't think that you a has-been. Don't think that you can't have dreams come true anymore. Like just peep how I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? And the way I'm moving is the way you can move. And the same way I'm experiencing good things in life, you're gonna experience the same thing. So like I say, it's monkey see, monkey do. Feminine, as long as you're on your business, your masculine will get on it too. But power. Seems like the key word for this shit is power. Like as long as, like I say, you got power, feminine. As long as you step into your power, your masculine gonna see it. And by you stepping in your power, it's gonna make him step in his power. As far as the masculine energy, you got wins, celebrations, victories. Like I say, masculine, you can't lose keeping your feminine close to your side or doing what your feminine doing. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's the way she moves. She moves in a divine manner, and you need to move in that way. And you're gonna win. You're gonna win having your feminine around. You're gonna win stepping into your power. You're gonna win recognizing your feminine's power. Because then you can come at your feminine the correct way. You ain't gotta call her ass crazy. You can call her ass divine. You ain't gotta say she, I don't know, being manipulated and used by the world. You can just say she's definitely doing her place in the world. You know what I mean? Like monkey see, monkey do. The masculine gotta see shit to believe shit, and that's really why the masculine's kind of getting W's right now. Clarifying this winning card is the King of Wands. This is the divine masculine card. Like these are wins. Divine masculine seeing shit to believe shit. Kind of petty wop. He has to see things to believe things, even though you walk by faith and not by sight. But like I say, somebody has to hold the faith department down. Somebody's got to fuck with the unseen department, and that's you. You know what I mean? You don't wait for, like, you're not like the masculine. You don't have to see things to believe things. You could just walk by faith and not by sight. Now, once your masculine see exactly what walking by faith and not by sight does, he's going to want to get down. I mean, that's just how your masculine torque. Put more smoke on these actions here. And like I say, Wands, 6 of Wands. Wands, King of Wands. Wands, 7 of Wands. He's moving from the 6 of Wands to the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is dealing with your internal conflict, i.e. dealing with yourself. So the way you deal with yourself, feminine, your masculine is going to start dealing with himself the way you deal with yourself. He's going to see that there's, like, you can win basically dealing with yourself, which is all the feminine does. You win being a divine person in a worldly ass plane of existence we stay in. And you learn by doing. These are all actions, though. What are actions? Behavior, current motions and movement that you're doing, your actions and shit like that. So like I say, all the masculine doing is just really evaluating his actions. More so, what he's really looking at is his internal conflict, the actions that he does, like his own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm masculine, he'll do a good job judging me on what the fuck I be doing. You know what I'm saying? When I be falling off, when I'm doing bad or some shit like that. Like he can point his finger at me all the fucking time, but it's like the fingers is pointing back at him. He don't really recognize that much. That's because he don't really deal with himself that much. I deal with myself all the time. That's why I can laugh at myself. That's why I have the stamina and the patience to really deal with this motherfucking divine demo, because I'm all in. So, like I say, if you win it to win it, you're gonna win. Your master gonna watch you win, and he's gonna begin to win in the way you win it, and it's all from actions. So if you ain't doing shit, ain't nothing gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I told you, wands and pentacles go hand in hand. Final card in this message, we got the Knight of Wands. This is being on your J for job, moving fast and fiercely on your divine direction. Fucking with you, feminine, you're gonna get your masculine on his divine direction. Now, for feminines who ain't dealing with their masculines or don't know their masculines yet, like I said, you on your job. And by you being on your job, you're gonna get your masculine on his. So quick final word, divine feminine. You're light bearers. You're the lighthouse at the bay. You know what I'm saying? Masculines are the boats at sea looking for the lighthouse so they can dock. Divine feminine. If this was a fucking expedition for the teams, you're the team leader. It's your job to get from point A to point C. Okay? All your masculine job to do is, like I say, he's the protector. You're the lead of the expedition. He's protecting you, make sure shit don't happen to you. But if you don't get to your destination, he's not going to get to his destination. And he's a man and you're the female. So ideally, he think he should be the leader. No. You got to put some actions in to let him know who's boss. But do it in a way to where you don't turn him off or he runs away or whatever. Like he's your kid. You know what I'm saying? Your mom, he's the child. You're going to have to groom your child in a way to where you're not wanting their life, but you're kind of guiding them in a way that they need to go. So, final word, final message here before I get up out of here. Got the devil card. Told you. Divine masculine is Neo. All Neos have a Mr. Smith. Look at the second matrix. When Mr. Smith came to the door, was like, yeah, I want you to give Neo this earpiece because he freed me. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't even know he was in a prison. In order to know you need to get out of prison, you got to know you in one first. Mr. Smith didn't know he was in a prison. He was in a motherfucking prison. Neo freed him. But since Neo freed him from this prison he was in, he's out on the loose and trying to find place and purpose. That's why Mr. Smith stepped into that role of being an enemy times 100. Because like I say, he's got a purpose. In reality, Neo did free Mr. Smith, but Neo also took away Mr. Smith's purpose. So the purpose that the devil had in your masculine's life is over. Feminine, thank yourself for that. But it's like the devil running loose out here trying to find any way he can to get back in the life of your masculine the way that he was in there before. All in all, feminine, stay on your job because for real, you ain't just being on your purpose just for you to be on your purpose. You ain't just helping yourself. You ain't just helping others. You're really helping your divine counterpart. So stay on your job. That's the message that I got. Hope I can be of good use. It's your boy D Boom. Deuces. You know what I'm talking about? How do I get out of here? I don't know how to flick out this. Hey, how y'all doing, man? I hope y'all cool. It's my first time. Well, second time going live at the gig. So hopefully everything's cool. All right. Deuces.